Welcome back, everyone, to the Speaking Nerd podcast. We're here with another Christmas
Holy
special. It's
shit.
been it's been a while since we recorded any videos on
You
this
sound
channel.
exhausted.
We never
No,
miss a
no, I'm.
holiday.
This is a chill episode, so we're just
He
chillaxed and
smoked a
everything.
bong right before hitting record. I heard the noise.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Well,
I
now
know
they
they
do.
do.
You ruined it.
God damn, God, you gotta ruin everything.
You
What's
can
wrong
edit
with
this
you?
video. My God, you're acting like
Every
we're live.
podcast.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. So I think this is our fourth Christmas special.
Yeah,
I
we've
lost
Hell,
track.
I don't know.
been pretty consistent with the Christmas special.
Yeah, we did Christmas movies for the first one. We've done Christmas games, all two of them.
Mhm.
We talked about some Christmas specials last year, but this year I kind of want to do something a little different. So I was thinking that we all talk about our favorite Christmas memories from when we were children. And even if you want to talk about some stuff now, we can do that. But
So you
My
see,
dad beating
kids,
me.
he's still Christian.
the abuse is real.
What do you remember for Christmas? I remember getting beat the shit out of. Is what I remember getting.
What do you remember about Christmas? The belt.
We were too poor to get gifts, so my dad would beat me and say, "Imagine the gift." Ladies and gentlemen, this is all jokes. My father is a great man. He's never laid hands on me. That would be my uncle.
I'm just gonna edit that out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm edit that out. Put the blasphemous quote.
I mean, is there really any bar for Alter to jump over at this point?
Trust me, I was thinking about saying more. Just thinking I was gonna go way darker. But this is a chill episode, guys. It's a chill episode. We're
Chill. It's so chill
keeping it
that we're
cool.
even for the whole. So the whole thing, we're gonna put the fireplace on the video.
No,
That's
no,
how
we
chill
should-
we are here.
No.
Put
We are so
copyright
chill.
free jazz in the background.
We are so chill that the chill guy theme is just like on loop.
That meme is dead, AJ. Edit that part out just so we don't outdate this video.
Just bleep him.
Yeah. Actually,
can do
just
that.
mute his microphone.
So I want to take it back for the start of this video to the earliest
1999.
memories of your childhoods. What is the
My
first
Christmas and
memories?
nom.
What's some of the first memories you guys have of like waking up on Christmas Day, if you can recall?
Hell, you're asking too much.
I would always wake up early to get my stocking and to like get see what all's in my stocking, and then have to wait for hours upon hours for my parents to wake up so we could actually open our presents.
Yeah.
Which was always a funny thing because my dad would always be the last person to get up.
Yeah. What about you, Alter?
Earliest memory is being like a toddler. And I remember waking up for Christmas one day, checking my stocking, and seeing a brand new copy of Batman Begins on DVD. Wow, Mom, this is mine? Yes, son.
Fucking A.
Yes, it is. And that moment there, I was just... Now, young Alter didn't say this, but new Alter would have been like, damn. Shit, Mom. That's a gangster.
Yeah.
And then, I don't remember if that was the same year. I'll tell you guys this insane story, actually. And this is I was like 6 for this Christmas. So we get up, we're all opening gifts and everything. I got a Nintendo 3DS XL. I played that thing to death. that's besides the point. Both of my siblings both got me games for the 3DS. My brother got me a Lego Batman 2. It's like, oh, fuck yeah. Sick. And then my sister was going to get me Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC Comics adventure.
A DC comic, yeah.
But instead got me Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Fucking bitch.
And I remember being the spoiled little fuck I was. Said, this isn't the game I wanted. And when I said that, my sister started crying. Then my mom started crying, yelled at me. I start crying because I'm like 6. And then my dad looks over at my brother and just goes, Merry fucking Christmas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a banner
So
year.
that was a bummer year, man. I don't even have that 3DS anymore. I still got my copy of Unlimited though.
That was like that was the beginning of the Batman moment.
Yeah, that was my villain award. Scribblenauts Unmasked.
Instead of your parents just being shot dead in an alley, you got the wrong video game. Shit.
I now fight GameStop clerks.
What about you, Swifty? You got any early Christmas memories you want to tell us?
Yeah, so when I was about 8, my parents were shot in an alleyway behind a movie, and they died in front of me.
Is your real name Bruce Wayne?
Thank you for bringing up those horrible memories, Marvel.
I can't tell you that. No, I remember a lot. Well, when I was really little, every year I used to love trains. I like trains.
Autistic.
Beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
But we would have this locomotive that would run on batteries, and we'd put it underneath the tree, and it would go around and around. And I just loved seeing that on Christmas morning, and the days leading up to Christmas were great back then too, because I feel like the lead up to Christmas back then was so much more interesting than it is now. It's just like, all right, I got to get through the work week or school or whatever. Yeah. And then you're just like, oh, Christmas is here. Wow, that was quick.
We had a countdown calendar, dude. It was a thing where you would put like our calendar was like made of cloth pretty much, and it had little slots in it, and you would fill in each slot as the days went on. Yeah. I remember what the days leading up to Christmas, dude. I mean, I was on some fucking. I was on some crazy hype.
We had a like patchwork thing, like where you flip these like tiles, and eventually it would create like a, the image of Christmas kind of thing.
I always had the advent calendars with the chocolates in them for each day.
But
it's now since I was a fat tubby fucking kid, I would always eat the chocolates on each day in one round.
Is it Christmas yet? No, but you have type 1 diabetes.
Yeah, exactly. I remember one year I was going through, and my mom, she's like, oh, here's your advent calendar for the year. She's like, if you eat those chocolates, I'm fucking beat your ass. Just, okay, Mom. All right.
You fat sack of fucking shit, you slob. I'm gonna.
Don't bring out the belt. No, Mom, no.
We always do on Christmas. We're still doing this. We always go to my grandmother's house. It's been a tradition for 30 years at this point. But as the families keep getting bigger, somehow the people that show up to my grandmother's house always ends up smaller. But man, you always have the same kind of conversations, right? Somebody cries. All right, someone's child is a little shit.
Mm-hmm.
and you always have a racist uncle, and that's
Holiday
personally
tradition.
what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to my grandparents who are very big liberals. I'm waiting for my racist uncle to show up and say, "Man, I'm so glad Trump's back in office. I can't wait for the moment he mentions that." Because it will be the funniest moment of my entire holiday. It was last year and the year before that.
Please use that quote as
I'm
a sample for your next song.
I'm just a little bit nervous about bringing my black girlfriend around, but it's gonna be alright.
Oh boy,
how's she feeling about it?
I mean, she's excited to finally come down and meet the rest of the family that isn't just my parents.
No. I'm curious about the racist uncle and how she feels about that.
I
don't care about the rest.
I thought you were going to say she doesn't know about the racist uncle yet.
She's going to find out.
She might find it hilarious, but the thing is, though, is at least it's not my great uncle because he's kind of gone off the deep end, like my grandmother's brother. He's like 90 now, and he's kind of gone off the deep end a little, and he's full. He thinks it's 1920 still. Like he was, dude. He was at a funeral one time for his wife, and there was this black kid there, and he was wearing dreads, or he had dreads, and I distinctly remember this 90-year-old geriatric old fuck standing up. He's like, "I'm gonna go tell that N-word what's going on." It just the whole family had to hold him down.
Oh my god.
So Merry fucking Christmas. Here's my family. It's just we got two racists and the rest of us are real liberals. I mean, what are we?
Jesus Christ. Wow.
So
fucking hold down.
That result algebra holiday.
On that note, one of my earliest memories was waking up. I think this was 2004. We woke all us kids woke up on Christmas morning, and we had chicken pox. All of us.
Well,
and
Canadian holiday.
Yeah. But at least I got Spider-Man 2 on VHS, so that was the highlight of that year.
You know what's weird?
What's that?
To this day, whenever I hear chicken pox, the image I have in my head is when they had chicken pox on Kids Next Door, and there's like genuinely little chickens coming out of their
I remember that.
Their skin.
Oh,
craziest image.
I remember thinking chicken pox wasn't real.
I've never had chicken pox, so
I've never had it either. I used to think that shit was fake. One of my friends
hold on. Has anyone here actually had chicken pox?
Besides
just
me.
Morgan.
You've had it?
I've
never had it before.
That's what you just said.
Right, wow. Well, yeah, I'm just surprised.
None of us have had it. Dude, I remember I had a friend who missed out on school.
Maybe
I had a friend who missed out on school because he said he had chicken pox, and I remember confronting him when he got back from school, and I was like, "You just skipped, didn't you? You fuck! I had to sit here in math class. Shit, we took that test without you." And he's like, "No, dude, I was actually sick." And I was like, "No, you were not. Chicken pox ain't real. All right, you chicken cock sucker. We went through hell."
I remember this one kid in school. He had acne all over his face and stuff, and I thought he had chicken pox.
Going through menopause.
I'm so glad I didn't actually go over and talk to him about it. But so
remember, everyone knows my boy Adrian, right? I remember.
Yes.
Remember, he got some poison ivy around the holidays. Around the holiday season, this is like 5th grade. He got some poison ivy. He had like a horrible rash from like his face to his neck.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
And I remember seeing him in class one day. Like literally the day of that we were about to leave was the day I saw him, and he had it the day we were about to be on Christmas break. And he comes to give me this Catwoman figure as a gift, because me and him used to always give each other gifts. And he handed me the Catwoman figure, and I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks, Adrian." Oh my god, what the fuck? I literally
What's wrong with your
told him, I was like, "Dude,
neck?
you're Two-Face. Dude, you look like
Crazy.
Harvey Dent. What the fuck?"
What's wrong with your face?
I was so blunt as a kid. I dead ass said that to him. I was like, "Bro, what is wrong with you?"
Yeah. Damn.
Trying to think of other traditions that goes on in the Ultra Rap household. Until
I
then,
was
you can
just about to
speak.
I was just about to ask about one tradition that was common in my house, especially with siblings, and all of us have siblings, right? How many of your siblings woke you up at like 4 in the morning just to sit around the Christmas tree? Like, as your parents are dead asleep and they were just like, it's 5 in the morning, let's go wake those fuckers up.
I would.
I
It would be me and my brother.
You and your brother.
yeah, I mean,
Me and my brother.
given that a lot
We poured water
of
on
the
my
time,
sister to wake her up, and then we went and jumped in my parents' bed.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, usually I'd probably be doing the waking, but maybe a couple times.
What did your parents get you for Christmas this year? AJ? Like 401k?
Do you
You
think
old
we
bastard.
have money?
The hell do your... I'm trying to call you old because you're always like,
Gotta give
"What the
him the
fuck did you
belt
get for
next day.
Christmas?" Fucking Merry Christmas, son. I got you a copy of The Adventures of Superman from the 50s. He's fucking like 6. I got you the novelization of Sherlock Holmes' memoirs. Oh boy, Pops. The average AJ Howard Christmas. This is what I'm imagining.
That doesn't really make sense. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character.
Pops is real.
What did Josh say?
No, but that's what the book is called. They're called the Sherlock Holmes memoirs. That's what the
Well,
book's called.
technically,
That's what
they're
one of
not
them's
his
called.
memoirs. They're written
But
by
yes, oh
Watson.
my fucking God. Yeah, shut the fuck up. All right, Marvel. What's holiday tradition? This is about to get racist. So what's the holiday tradition in your household?
The holiday tradition was figuring out which kid was going to wake up our parents, like just trying to decide between all 4 of us.
If it
Even
wasn't,
like we
see,
wait.
this is the thing. It was all at the same time, man. We would just go. We would jump our parents. You ever like jumped out of the Batmobile in Arkham Knight and like strike somebody on the street? That's what we would do to our parents.
Yeah.
Just like,
How
listen,
much?
Santa was here. He dropped me off a Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
Nope.
no,
That was a
literally it
gift I
was
got
just
one
like,
year. Was a SNES clone console.
oh wow. Oh, wait, did you say SNES or NES?
It was both. It was a retro duo.
Oh, okay. An NES one year.
So I got a bunch of like secondhand Super Nintendo games, which I thought they were all
Yeah.
pretty cool. One of which is now worth like $85. So shout out to my parents for getting me that. Big investment there. But I got like the classics, man, like Super Mario World and Donkey Kong. Oh, the whole Donkey Kong Country trilogy. I got all 3 of those. Mortal Kombat.
Damn.
So like it was a solid haul. And then we went to I took my Christmas money to Game Exchange, which here, if you guys don't know, the southern part of the United States has Game Exchange, which is like
We have Game Exchange
used.
too.
I said southern part of the U.S. That'll be me and you, basically. So, but anyways, I went to it's a secondhand game shop and pretty much everything else, because video games themselves aren't aren't a sustainable business practice.
I was actually at one yesterday.
Dude, I need to go to one. But either way, so I went there because that's the only place that sold like SNES, NES games whenever I got my Retro Duo system. So we went there with my money I got for Christmas, like from people from Christmas. And the first NES game that I ever owned, which I bought, was Batman '89. So like, fucking banger.
Nice.
Like I took a gamble because it was just Batman and ended up with Peak. So
I thought right at that
which is
moment,
hard as shit. So
I thought right at that moment, Josh was going to be like, "You can go watch our Batman '89."
I was gonna say
That was great.
I was waiting
You guys
for
should
it.
edit together You guys need to edit together the Batman Begins live streams because I genuinely want to watch you guys play Batman Begins, but I don't feel like sitting through 2-hour long live streams.
That's fair.
So I just like cut them up into parts.
So if you guys can like edit those down to like 30 minutes, I would absolutely love it. Or parts, one of the two. I'd watch the shit out of those.
We could always do a penitentiary playthrough at some point. Like if we ever run out of Arkham games, we can just start playing other ones. I guess
We got to do the penitentiary plays of
totally do
Arkham Shadow. I open my present tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, that'd be freaking awesome. You'd be saving us a lot of money.
Yeah.
I feel like video game consoles are slowly starting to like my tradition now. Is every year I get a new game console for Christmas. It's been like that since. Actually, yeah, I think that might actually be fucking accurate, dude. Like I'm trying to think back as far as I can. Like I got the 3DS that one year. Got the SNES clone system, the Retro Duo, and then I got I'm trying to think, dude. I don't. Maybe I didn't. No, last year I didn't. Last year I got a turntable for Christmas. Do we count the PC because I bought that with money I got for Christmas plus my Christmas bonus from work? I put those two together and bought the PC.
I mean, I think you can count that.
I guess like buying
as a
gifts for yourself.
Gift to myself.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess count the PC for that. But for the most part, most years I get some sort of big electronic. I think one year I got a MacBook, so I guess that doesn't count as a game console. Because if you try to play a game on your Mac, you're a fucking communist.
Yeah.
Swifty. No.
It's true.
He's a Mac owner. He knows better off just to download it on the PS5.
We can talk about more of our gifts here in a second, but I just wanted to mention my tradition real quick. So my oldest sister would wake us up at like 5 a.m. All of it, like just like drag us out of bed to go in the tree. We'd sit at the tree for like 3-4 hours just bullshitting around, and literally we would try to determine which of the kids would wake up our parents who spent all night wrapping the gifts and who were super exhausted. And there was one year where it was like we woke up at 4. It was like right after my parents went to bed, and we were already like, okay, youngest sister, go wake up the parents and let's do this shit. And it was
let's fucking go, dude.
They were not like you could see on my dad's face, like in my mom, like they were just pissed to be awake opening presents. But
that's the best part of the holidays.
Yeah, rage is a common Christmas occurrence for everybody. So I guess we'll get into it now. Favorite gifts you've gotten over the years, and I guess we'll just start with video games because why not?
Here's the thing: we had a sibling tradition where it was the day before Christmas. We all opened each other's gifts, like the siblings to each other. That's mainly just because all three of us are impatient little shits. We don't want. Fuck you mean I gotta wait tomorrow? Fuck out of here. Gregory, give me your gift. It's literally like that's the tradition. But yeah, man. So best gifts. That 3DS. I got that one year's. Like that's up there for sure. Just because of how many nostalgic memories I have to that console and that era of Nintendo in general.
Yeah.
As much as I would, as much as I kept shitting on my sister earlier for getting me the wrong Scribblenauts game, like Unlimited's a good ass game, dude. You ever played Unlimited? Like that shit's fucking peak. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like the best game I ever got for Christmas. Like that's gonna be a hard one. First of all, I don't even remember what all I got for Christmas, so that's one thing.
Yeah.
Um, man, y'all got me fucked up.
And while you're thinking about it, I'll just move on to the other two.
You probably should. I'm retarded.
Yeah. All right, AJ. What video games you got over the years, like for Christmas?
I will include like consoles in this because the year that the Wii came out, we got the Wii that first like Christmas release, and we also got the Wii U for its Christmas release too. So those were big deal, especially since they like kept the Wii U like super secret. Like
Mhm.
they did a whole scavenger hunt thing, like a bunch of clues for us to find it after we opened all of our other presents.
Yeah.
So that made it a lot of fun.
Nice. What about you, Swifty?
I don't. It's hard to tell honestly what games I got for Christmas because I don't really remember a lot of that stuff. But I do remember that I got Return to Arkham for Christmas, and at the time, I was super excited.
I
And
feel
then,
so sorry for you.
yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, that's what I do remember. Christmas 2011, I did get my Xbox 360, and it came with Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars, so that was good.
yeah.
That was a great gift. I'm trying to think if there's any other games I got for Christmas that were like top tier that I remember getting. Again, this is a little fuzzy, but I think it might have been Christmas. Arkham Asylum. I know it was either my birthday or Christmas, but looking back, I think it might have been Christmas.
Yeah.
So that if it was Christmas, that was the greatest video game Christmas gift I ever got.
I wish I got an Arkham game for Christmas. I got fucking Lego Batman 2 for the 3DS.
Fucking loser.
You fucking lose. That seems awesome for a
Game's
10-year-old.
goated.
No, you're a loser because you didn't get an Arkham game for Christmas.
That's true.
Exactly.
Technically, I will. I'm getting Arkham Shadow.
Oh wait,
I guess now, but
I
like
do remember,
back in the prime era of Arkham, though, like
I do
you
remember
missed
that for
Bro, blanked.
I was gonna say it's cut out.
I remember one year.
Did you guys not hear any
It's
of
gone.
that?
No,
Nothing.
Dude,
it
it's
literally
gone.
cut right.
It's gone.
This is not getting edited out, by the way. So
Okay. What I was
Diddy.
trying to say is that the Christmas that Arkham Knight came out, my brother Josh got it as a pre-order, but I got the action figure, so I won because I
you,
got one of the coolest Batman action figures.
I did it, Mom.
Dude, I'm going on my Google Memories right now to see what shit I got for Christmas.
while you're looking
Let's
through
see
your
here.
memories.
December 2022. What did I get?
Yeah, this is gonna
You
take a while.
you can't
Anyway,
remember.
No, I said,
anyway,
come on, no.
as far as video games I got, I already mentioned getting an NES, which at the time I was huge into the Angry Video Game Nerd,
I
and
was about to say that's the reason. That's the main reason I wanted one.
yeah, and it was it had it was the big box one. It wasn't like the top loader or anything, and it came with a few games. One of them, I think, one of them was like a TMNT game, or two of them were TMNT games. One of them was Tetris, RoboCop, and Castlevania 2. And the Castlevania 2 one I remember playing a shit ton of because I loved like that was one of his first videos he ever put out. I think it might have been the first that he put out on his website. And that was like just it was fun remembering all the like tips and tricks from that video and him getting super pissed off about it. 2010 we got a 360, and I remember it was it was a gift for all the kids, and we were all like tearing that paper up, and we all got
so
games.
thankful that I never had to share anything that I got.
Yeah. I think my sisters, they got like a Sims game. My brother got like a Call of Duty game or something, and I got Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I didn't get to play it for very long because we used to keep the Xbox standing up. And one day I was playing through, I think it was like the Carnage level or something. They were doing something and the Xbox tipped over.
Oh god.
And it ruined the game. Like it couldn't load it or anything. And then a couple weeks later we went to Blockbuster, and that's when I first rented Batman Arkham Asylum. And that set me on my course. The next year after, I got Arkham City, and the year after that I also got Arkham Origins and Blackgate. So that was
So
Set you on your course.
into something beautiful.
It set him on his course to being the greatest host of an Arkham podcast of all time.
literally.
Yeah,
He's like, I know where this is going to lead me.
Without any of that, we wouldn't have intensive treatment.
Exactly.
The most
My top content creator of 2024.
I was just about to bring that up. Yeah.
When we're like Arkham Origins, we're underrated apparently.
Well, you guys literally are. Arkham Origins is so known that it's underrated that it's starting to be overrated.
To hear you say that warms my heart, Caden.
I genuinely.
I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow.
Hear that.
Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow. I'm gonna beat Arkham Origins and go straight to Arkham Shadow.
You can watch it tomorrow on our penitentiary playthroughs.
Yeah.
Part 1 is coming out.
I'll trade you. So I couldn't think of any games that I got for Christmas, so I'm just gonna say fucking let's run some Super Mario World. I think that might be like objectively the best game I ever got for Christmas. But I have the most memories with like Scribblenauts and stuff like that. So see, the thing with me though is like consoles were what I got for Christmas, and then birthdays is what I got games.
Yeah,
consoles I rarely got. Like those two are the only ones I really had as Christmas gifts. I was gonna say the PS4, but technically I got that a day later, and like it was Boxing Day technically, so I don't really count it. But that one's a funny story because
I got my PS4 on whim.
Yeah, that one's a funny story because I had been saving up for a PS4 ever since Arkham Knight dropped. I was like, I'm getting a PS4, and I don't care how I do it, but I'm going to do it. So I would take my lunch money, like whatever was left of it, and I would put it in this empty like peanut butter jar, and I was like slowly saving it up throughout the year. And my parents knew it too. And so I wake up and Boxing Day, they have all these deals and stuff. And I was like, okay. I didn't have enough money for the PS4, but I'm like, maybe I'll go find like something else to buy or whatever. And then my parents are like, here's the PS4. We're never getting you any other video games or consoles again for Christmas. Here you go. I was just like, okay, I'm off to play it. So
fuck you, Dad. Arkham Knight. Dude, the way I got my PS4 was like a random day in February. It was just me and my dad. They just went to Walmart one day because I think it was like my grandma's birthday or something. We went to Walmart to get my grandma a gift for her birthday, and he's like, "You want a PS4?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I want
it. I don't know, man. Yes, I want it. You dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. It was, you want a next gen system because it was like, do you want a PS4 and Xbox One? And I sat there and thought about it. And I was like, well, I mean, Spider-Man is on PlayStation, so I mean that's the cop.
I remember the bundle that I had a copy of Arkham Knight with it, but it also came with a digital code for The Last of Us. And
that's cool.
And I didn't play The Last of Us till like.
Dude, mine came with fucking Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Prick.
Peak. I got the Peak console.
I mean, I got the Peak console. I got it too, man. Infinite
Warfare. The Peak bundle, I should say. I got the Peak bundle. So
I did get the same day I got the PS4. I did also. I was allowed to get one game, and the one game I chose was Injustice 2. So, because Arkham Knight wasn't there at Walmart.
Damn.
The amount of hours I put into Injustice 2. If I never was a Fortnite player, that'd be my top game, just because of how much I put into it when I first got the PS4.
Do you guys?
What about the worst gifts you ever got? What's the gift you guys ever got that was shit?
The worst gifts?
Yeah. Something you got that I was like, man, this shit's ass. I'll tell you one. Scribblenauts Unlimited instead of Scribblenauts Unmasked.
Can't really think of any off the top of my head. I know I've had bad gifts before, but I can't recall one. Like nothing comes to mind immediately. But what about you, Swifty and AJ?
AJ, you go first.
I can't really remember anything. Either, the bad stuff is boring, so I forget it, or maybe I'm just too positive to remember it. One is unrealistic, and the other is too realistic.
Well, I've definitely got some doozies from my grandparents.
Here we go, buddy. Here we go.
No, I mean, I don't remember specific names and stuff, but I could just tell you, like, I got like little wood puzzles that like amount to nothing, or like survival kits that are like so cheap that like you can
you go, honey.
Sell them. You can sell them on the black market for meth.
Black market for meth. That's crazy.
We got you this.
But yeah, I mean, just like random little things. We got you this crack pipe.
I just remembered one of the weirdest ones that I ever got. It was from my grandparents, and they were visiting because they lived on the other side of the country, or they live on the other side of the country, so they were coming over, and I guess they didn't have the money. Like, they spent all the money they had traveling over here. So I opened up my gift, and it was a pack of like dollar store, like Power Rangers, like the cheapest things ever.
Bootlegs.
It was that. It was I think one of them might have been missing, like from the knee down. There was a puzzle box and a tiny ukulele.
Wow.
Stop by the Chinatown to get this one.
This is the weirdest thing. This is hilarious too. I always recall, like, or I forgot now, but it was it was just popped
Wait,
back
how
into
old were
my
you at
head.
that point?
I think I was like 12 or something.
Oh, so you were young. So at the time, were you just more pissed off that you got shitty gifts than you were like laughing?
I remember being disappointed, but I didn't want them
Yeah.
to know I was. So it was
Right.
just like you put that fake smile on, you're like, thanks for
Oh,
the
I
gift."
remember.
Awesome.
I remember last year. Okay, so last year my uncle got me and my brother a winter hat that you could play music out of, like
That's
Bluetooth, but
It's
it was
actually
like
kind
a
of
five.
that's actually kind of
I
No,
fire.
love
bro.
I have one of those. I love that thing.
That
No,
actually
mine
sounds
is cheap as hell.
I don't give a
And I
damn if
was
it
like,
sounds like it's coming out of a fucking like Timu headset. All right,
hmm,
it
I
probably
could
would
never
be
get it to work.
fire. I don't. Oh, you
Mine's
just
I
couldn't get
mean,
it to
yeah,
work.
mine's not the greatest, but like I mean it's enough for me to hear the music at least. So it's like, okay, I can work with
Well,
this.
the more I get into music production, the more of an audiophile I start turning into, and the more I prefer to listen to my shit not in ass quality. Because I remember I used to have some ass headphones when I was like a kid that I would use all the time to listen to like Eminem on like a CD player. But then nowadays, like I can't even use those. Like, there's no way.
I remember getting a pair of like it was like Razer, like those Xbox headphones, and
Mhm.
Right?
like and I would take it to school with me, and everybody's like this was like middle school or like going into high school, so everybody was wearing the little earbud things, and I'm walking around with this giant fucking headset, like listening to my music.
I
And
remember,
I
in
remember
middle
one of my
school I had
friends
some.
caught me.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just finishing off by saying one of my friends caught me in the hall, and he's like, "What the fuck are you wearing on your head?" It's like I'm listening to music. Shut
I
up.
remember.
Anyway,
So when you get your PS4 in the box, dude, you know it comes with that little earpiece.
oh god.
It's like
Yeah, I remember.
a right speaker. It's not even like a head.
It's
Like,
like
it's one
it's a
earbud.
microphone, I think. Yeah, it's like
It's
I
one
think it's a
earbud and a
microphone.
microphone. It's one earbud and
Yeah.
a microphone. But I remember I
So
had some
weird.
like a decent pair of Skull Candy earbuds that I used to listen to music on when I was that age,
It's
and they broke.
always the school kid.
Skull
I
Candy's
remember
reliable as shit, dude.
I
At least they were
remember
when I was a child.
when when I got my PS4, my best friend also got a PS4 the same day, and he started walking around with that in his ear for, like, music and stuff, and I saw that and I was like, "That's dumb, that shit's dumb, I'm never gonna use it for that." 2 months later, my ear my earbuds broke, and I had to use that to listen to music, and he's like, "The
Yeah,
tables have turned."
that's what I had to do.
It's like
I remember going to school and stuff,
Ate
having
your
to listen to
word.
that shit. Remember one of my friends was asking me what I was listening to, and I was like, oh, I'm listening to new fucking, I remember, probably NF or something I was listening to at the time. I was like, oh, you want to listen to it? And I hand him the earbud, and he picks it up, and he's like, it's a fucking PlayStation mic. No, Hayden, it has a
No.
PlayStation logo on the side of it. Ah, shit. Yeah. What happened to your Skull Candies? They fucking broke. And then he proceeded to beat the shit out of me. No, I'm kidding, he didn't do that, but in terms of bad earbuds though, I've gotten a fair share for Christmas for sure. Like not to diss my mom or anything, but she got really big into Temu last year for Christmas.
Oof.
Oh, God help her.
It's
Bruv.
So she's like, I know you want AirPods, but you always lose your earbuds, so I don't know if you would really want the real ones. So I buy you some cheap
Here,
ones
take
on
these pod
Temu.
airs. Like,
Take these oxygen ciphers.
that's better.
And then I put them in my ear, and they weren't like completely like uncomfortable. Like they felt all right in my ear, and I was like, oh, maybe they won't be bad. I played one song out of it.
I feel like for bad gifts, just
You
to
ever,
bring
you ever,
this
you
up,
ever heard that?
because somebody
You
else
ever
was going
heard that? There's like a really bad audio clip of the song Mobama by Sheck West. There's like a really
I don't
chipped
think I
audio clip of
know.
that song. It's been
I don't
used in
think I
memes a
have.
lot. But anyways, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you take the bit rate of a song, you crank that shit all the way down. That's what those earbuds sounded like.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I was going to mention as far as because you brought up bad gifts, and somebody was going to point this out in the comments if I didn't mention it. How much as a kid did you hate getting clothes? So, like,
I
just
hated it.
yeah.
Now I love it.
Me
It
too.
depends.
I mean,
It depends on the clothes.
honestly, I got a lot of cool T-shirts. And it didn't. I didn't ever get like more clothes than like real presents. So
Yeah,
it
that's
didn't
the thing. Is
bother
I
me.
always got more like actual cool shit than I did clothes. But I would always at least get one outfit for Christmas, like one T-shirt, one
It,
pair of
it
pants,
really just
and then
depends.
sometimes I
It
get
really
two.
depends what kind of clothes they're giving you, because like if they're just like giving you socks, no.
Me, it was always socks. Like like maybe there was a
I don't think I
T-shirt
got.
thrown in there, but it was always socks. And it's just
I remember.
just open up. It's
I
like,
remember
oh,
I got like
more
a pair of
socks.
I remember I got like a pair of athletic pants, and I didn't really want those, but I ended up wearing them like every day for the next year after that. So, but like,
Nowadays,
and
though, it's just
the thing with me as well is like it would depend on what they got me. Like I said, like if they got me like a cool ass Batman shirt or something, I'd be like, hell yeah, this is dope. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
if if I got like fucking like at least as a kid, if you got me like some like Ralph Lauren polo dress shirt or something like that, I'd look at you like you're fucking stupid. Nowadays, if it's
Throw
Ralph
that shit in
Lauren,
the
hell yeah, give
garbage.
that shit to me. Give that shit to me now. Actually, if it's Ralph
That's
Lauren.
every year now. My parents are always like, "What do you want?" And I'm just like, "Oh, it's just more jeans, or just like even just like a cheap pair of jeans, like just something, and maybe like an extra shirt." I don't even care about like I rarely. It's just like they're
Oh,
always like, "Come up with
dude,
ideas," and I'm like, "That's like the only thing I need is just more shit, just like shit to
I'm
wear."
still
So
I'm basically still a child when it comes to asking what my parent like if my parents ask me what I want for Christmas. Because this year I was like I want a MetaQuest so I could play Arkham My Shadow, and I want some graphic novels, and they're like, well, pick one or the other, and I was like, Arkham Shadow.
yeah, MetaQuest. Yeah, I could
Yeah, give
never
me the
do that.
fuck
I could never ask my
VR
parents
headset.
for. I could never ask my parents to be like, "Hey, I want a MetaQuest. It's like $500." It's just like, nope.
300, you freak.
Save
My
up
I'm
for
ordering
the
it
family's
on
never
sale
even
for
had
220.
enough money to be able to do that, so there's no way I could even ask for that.
yeah, no.
Like ever. I mean,
Yeah,
I
To be
wouldn't
fair, it's
ask
the
for that
only gift
now,
I'm
but
getting.
like
same here.
I would never ask my family for anything. I don't ask them for anything. There was like a cutoff point for me where you get old enough to where you're just like, I don't need to ask for gifts. Like buy my own shit. People want
Yeah.
to give me money, then that's fine. Like
Even
if
if
I'm going
like
family, whatever.
even
But
if I had an idea for like if for a certain game or for like a book or something, I'd always go with like the cheapest one possible. It's just like I don't want you spending like so much money
The,
on me
yeah.
the
for
biggest
Christmas.
thing is like, you know, just give a little bit of like variety, because I do not expect my parents to buy like whatever gigantic thing. Plus, I'm
Yeah.
not a picky person.
You know, just go to the dollar store. Just do what grandma and grandpa did and go get me the little 8 set of
I mean, I'm to the
People
point
are
now where I
cheap.
pretty much tell them to surprise me. But at the same time, it's like, listen, either I'm going to buy this headset or you are. So
Well, like
you want to make it a
literally,
holiday season or do you want me to spend my money? And so they're like, okay, well.
one of the things I asked for was I wanted an SSD drive because I have too much stuff on my computer.
Yeah,
Um,
I need something like that at some
because
point.
I will actually kill my computer if I don't just put some of my stuff on an SSD drive.
Mhm.
So that was the biggest thing for me. I was like, just buy me one of those so I can plug it in and put
Well, son,
my.
we heard you
Yeah,
say you
save my
want
shit.
something to drive, so we bought you a car, AJ.
Well, hopefully they bought me a license too.
I don't think they can do that.
That's called you have to take a test, my brother.
Yeah, it's called the for Merry Christmas. Hop in the car. We're going to the DMV. Like,
Christmas
yeah.
is
So what
just
I'm
so
learning
weird
now
now
is that I
'cause
just
it's
ask Christmas. Now I'm learning that I'm just a spoiled little fuck, and I just keep asking my parents about expensive shit because I don't want to spend the money
yes, you
myself.
are.
Yeah.
Well, hell,
Nowadays,
I
it's
mean,
just like over
to
the
be
last
fair,
few
they're the ones
years.
buying it.
Yeah. It's weird now because the last few years, everything that we get as gifts is ordered on Amazon, no matter what it is. Just like whatever it is, find it on Amazon. We
Hmm.
We're giving
nobody goes to the
Bezos
mall
to take us.
anymore. Yeah, it's just like we don't even go to the mall anymore. We don't go to any store for what we're looking for. It's just like
I
Amazon
like to
has it. You
personally.
just
Amazon's ass, dude. Amazon. I mean, I'm not. It's definitely easier, especially if you don't have
it's
time.
convenient, but like
But it's so. I mean, at least for me, I've had nothing but bad service from Amazon. Like nothing but bad service. Like broken items delivered to the wrong house every single time. I've never had a good delivery from Amazon in
this
my
year
5 years of ordering.
Canada Post has been on strike, and it's just like we
Really?
just barely
Oh yeah,
if you're ordering directly from Amazon, it's just like they could get it to you like quickly, but like a lot of stuff has been kind of like delayed or whatever. So
yeah. A lot of Amazon's on strike.
yeah,
I wonder why.
Well, I don't
It's
know
not like
because their drivers are
stuff.
ass. They should be the ones that are getting fucking
one of
canned.
one of my favorite videos to come out of it is that meme where it's
I'm
just
going on
like I'm
strike for
doing
doing
my
my
part.
job. You
I'm
already
doing
don't do it.
I'm doing my
Dude.
part. I'm not. I didn't do fucking shit. Just it's like UPS and all these different services, and then Canada Post. I didn't do fucking shit. I sent that to my sister. I was laughing so hard. Um,
I will
yeah.
say, funny thing is, when I was getting all the gifts, for my family, I just ordered all of them off of eBay.
Yeah, that's eBay. eBay can be good.
I get most of
I've
my
had a
stuff
lot.
surprisingly
I've had a
from like Walmart. I did a lot of Walmart shopping for
Yeah.
gifts.
good experiences with eBay.
I've always had good experiences with eBay. You just have to know who you're buying from. That's the
But
only
yeah,
thing.
like,
Say
well, the good
everyone
thing
that I
about
bought stuff for is
that,
everyone. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the really good thing about eBay is that the people you're buying from will actually talk to you and
Right.
like update you
Yeah,
about like
they're not
how
a
things are
machine.
going.
Yeah, I never use
Yeah.
Amazon for anything. Even like new stuff, I'm gonna look it up on eBay. eBay's my go-to when it comes
Yeah,
to buying
no,
stuff online.
you're on the right track, Caden. Like that's what I've been doing lately. I mean, I just got something cheap on eBay and it took him a
Also, like,
second to like respond to me, but he was just like, "Yeah, so sorry, holidays are busy. Like,
Depending on
your stuff's getting sent." Dude, I got my thing in 2 days. It was supposed to be here after Christmas. He was like, "Don't worry, I got you covered," and it got here 2 days, like
yeah,
2 days ago. And it took
I
2
feel
days.
like for professional eBay sellers, like people who are eBay sellers like their job, they take that shit hella seriously. And I
they're
absolutely
also
respect them for it because
also
they're
really
great when it comes to customer service and everything like that.
I
Everything
agree.
arrives
I agree.
perfectly.
intimidating. And also, I had this one guy who I was just buying one book from. This was a while ago. I was buying just one book from for a video, which still hasn't been finished. Don't ask any more questions. But he like packaged like 15, at least 15 more books with it, and
What?
only asked for like $2 for shipping.
Damn.
And the book
I
itself
think he
was like
robbed them.
the and the book itself that I paid for was like maybe like $5,
Oh, that guy helped you out, man.
Damn.
and they were all like dime store like sci-fi and like fantasy novels.
Yeah.
And it was that was
Because
like
no one's
one
behind this shit, so
probably
he
the
just sent
best.
it all to
Yeah.
AJ. He finally got his first seller in 10 years. He just sold it all to AJ.
Also, he was like,
Just fucking take it. Just get it out of my house.
we were like messaging back and forth, and he was telling me these like funny stories from where he lives. It was very interesting.
I would have been like, "Hey, bro, thanks for the order, but put the fries in the bag, bro."
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
AJ kind of
Last time I bought,
go ahead.
I bought something on eBay. It was some Batman trading cards that I was gonna start collecting. I never really got really into it, but I bought maybe 50 cents worth of cards from this one
We
guy,
should do an
and I
we
got
should
them
do
in
an
an
episode
envelope.
just about eBay purchases, like later
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
But I got the
Yeah.
envelope from the guy, and I opened it, and my trading cards are in there. They're all in great condition. They're all in like the protective sleeves or whatever. And inside the envelope is a handwritten note. He's like, "Man, thank you so much for supporting my local card shop." I'm like, "Man, I spent 50 cents."
Nobody's
so
bought
nice.
cards from
I
me in
didn't-
20 years.
Yeah, it's like I spent 50 cents on this shit.
It turns into the J. Jonah Jameson quote. Haven't sold a trading cards in 20 years.
The Ultra Brad isn't a bad guy.
I was gonna bring this up because AJ kind of delved into it for a second. Gifts that you've given to, like, say, your family or your friends, like some reactions or memories that you can recall.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you go first, Marvel?
Me? Okay.
Yeah. No, the other Marvel in the chat. Craig, why don't you tell us?
No, you meant Alta Bravo. Okay.
I meant Craig.
Craig. Okay. Last year, I had my new job and I was starting.
I was just gonna say that, but I was gonna say it in the Anouk voice and go,
God,
"Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, the very next day." Continue.
Last year I
came
got
out
a
as
job
gay.
and I was starting to make money, and I was just like, you know what? Everybody's getting a gift for Christmas, and two of them that I remember, I was just like those. One of them was my
was
complete
booming, wasn't it?
Well, my brother, I got him an Xbox Series X because he had the Xbox One and it was like slowly dying. Like
Yeah.
it just like his like it's just his
It was
console
at the
could
end of
barely
its
keep
life.
up. Yeah, it was. I was like, that console's gonna combust like any minute now. So I was just like, I'll get him a Series X, and my sister, I was at a comic shop and they sell records there. I was there with my friend. They sell records there, and one of her favorite Disney movies ever is The Fox and the Hound.
Yep.
And
goated.
they had a vinyl there.
Classic.
Yeah, they had a vinyl that was also like a kind of read along sort of thing. Like it was all the plot points from the movie and stuff. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get that. It's like $10, but it's just like she loves that shit.
Yeah.
And it's Christmas morning, and I give her the gift. She opens it up, instant tears, like just right off the bat.
Damn.
And
I remember you telling me this actually.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, I found it at this, like, before I even finished my sentence, she was just like ran over and give me the biggest like bear hug ever.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And then my brother, like he freaked out, and because it was just like,
so deep down, Marvel, you are a good person. Wow.
Yeah.
Somewhere
and
in there.
I perceive myself as an asshole, but I just do the good deed every once in a while.
Last year I got my brother Pokemon cards and Bully's Blur.
Marvel, you never considered that, maybe it's a wonderful life.
I'm gonna go celebrate Christmas alone by drinking myself to sleep. After hearing that, I'm going to drink myself to sleep.
We're given. I gave Swifty a gift last year.
Yeah, that was a great gift.
I gave
Still can't play it.
Yes, yeah, no.
I gave Swift his Christmas and birthday gifts
in person
in one fell swoop.
That's pretty goated, honestly. Like, you guys didn't even do that for me.
I didn't give these reviews shit.
Honestly, I saved the money. I quit my job, and I flew to Philly.
You did.
I'm kind of goated.
Are you
honestly,
talking like Trump? I quit my job and I moved to Philly.
Fuck you, Kroger.
Kamala, she doesn't like Philly.
No, but I do recall, like, when AJ gave me, especially the he gave me a couple graphic novels that I had never read that I had always been wanting to read, but they were never in stock at my local comic shop. He got me Spider-Man Blue, Batman Superman, Public Enemies, and I think you got me one more. Well, he also got me some other books. He got me like Beatles book and magazine, I believe.
I feel like there was a Red Hot Chili Peppers thing in there.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was a Red Hot Chili Peppers book. But I just remember those graphic novels, like, for the rest of the summer, were just like, read them every day. Like, I love those books.
Nothing will ever beat the soap and water Christmas gift.
No, I think that's the best Christmas gift in history. In history.
My mom used it. Dude, my mom used it to
that's
clean
the biggest
dishes.
flex ever.
She walked in my room. She's like, "Is this Dawn dish soap?" And I was like, "Yeah." Hell, do you got Dawn dish soap? Like, it's an inside joke.
I used to jerk off,
friend. That should burn, dude. But she took it to the kitchen and I walk in one day and she's freaking using it cleaning the dish. I was dying laughing.
I'm so happy.
I got the handwritten note, or not the note, but the cards. I still got those in my drawer.
Nice.
I still have Swifty sent me some stuff too, and I still have everything in my room on my shelf and everything all bundled together.
See, when I die, now I know that I did something for you three that mattered once.
Yeah,
I can die happy.
Yeah, every time I look at the scarf that Swifty sent me.
Did I send you the red one or the blue one?
Card that
he sent me a blue
"Hello,
one.
my daughter."
Okay. Yes, I remember. That was funny. I showed my mom that card, and she was like, "Why did you put hello, my daughter?" And I was like, "Trust me, he's gonna find it funny." And she was like, "Are you sure he's gonna get it?" And I was like, "He's gonna get it." Lo and behold, you texted me, and you were like, "What the fuck is this, bro?"
I FaceTimed you whenever it got to my house.
Yeah. Hello, my daughter.
I should do that, and on my note to altar, it's just gonna say, "Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret." With a little Deadpool sticker.
Oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man, oh God, oh man.
Yeah. I'll just have to send you that movie. I'll send you all copies of that movie if I find
Dude,
it.
we all need to. I'm gonna send everyone a Blu-ray copy of The Room.
I actually like that movie.
The Room?
No, I was talking about Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret.
I only know it from Deadpool.
I was really hoping you were just gonna say The Room. Just like, yeah, The Room's my favorite movie ever.
Should have just said The Room. It's ironically up there for me, to be honest.
Honestly, it's funny. My second favorite movie is Room.
Oh, okay.
Not The Room.
The Room, though. It's not.
It should be The Room.
There's only one room, and it's The Room.
And we're in it.
And Tommy Wiseau's here for some reason.
Hello, Speaking Nerd Podcast.
He's going by his synonym, Craig.
I'm recording your vocals for the podcast. Oh, funny Christmas story, Xavier.
Anyway, how's your sex life? Like,
For Christmas, all I got was heartbreak from Lisa, tearing me apart. I tore apart the wrapping paper on her titties.
if we ever do, if we ever do penitentiary playthrough style things for Speaking Nerd, one of the first games we're gonna do is the Room Tribute game.
Please, God, it's one of my
I
favorite
played that
games.
live. Played that like on a call with you guys for the first time.
Oh my God, that'd be
That's
so
right,
funny
yeah.
on an intensive treatment one-off day to play the
Just the
freaking
Room?
room. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the Room game. We're just like it defies multiverses. So where do we go from here?
Marvel helped me get you helped me get the secret ending.
That's right, I did. I did help you get to see. I think I did that for you and Swifty.
Yeah, you did do it for me as well.
Cause when I showed Swifty, I was like, "You ever heard of the Room Tribute game?" And he's like, "No." It's like, "Okay, I got something. Yeah, I got something to show you." And we played through.
Boy,
I think it was all.
I'll tell you what, I got something for you.
I think it took us what? It was like an hour or so, like maybe 2. I forget, but
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just like or no, you played it. Just like I was showing you all the things, and it's just like, oh, this is you go here for whatever secret, or like you have to collect all the spoons and stuff, and then it was the same thing. It was just like, Alter, have you heard of the Room Tribute game? Because we were talking about Tommy Wiseau. He's like, no, I never heard of it. It's just like, okay, I got something to show you. It's the same thing. It was fun. Where do we
Oh
go
my
from
God.
here?
This is
Good
completely
question.
off topic, guys, but I just found a DJ Assault album on CD that's 83 tracks long.
Wow. I think that's on streaming, but I could be wrong.
I think that's
Thought it was.
every song he's ever released.
On a single CD.
I know what I'm getting Swifty
Go.
for. I know what I'm getting for
Oh my
Christmas
God.
now.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh no. I hope to God no.
Is it on here? It's on here. It's on here. Ass and Titties is track 37.
How could it not be one? That's crazy.
It used to be every track. It should just be 36 tracks of the same. But no, it's 83 songs, dude. It's 83 songs.
Ass and titties. Ass, titties. Honey, can you switch the song? Yeah, sure. Ass. Ass. Titties,
Repeat.
Ass. Titty. Just never ending.
I had
Big booty.
I guess on I used to have this as a Christmas gift. I got this little CD Walkman thing. It was like this was like junior high or something like that. And I remember, I'd have I think I had like the Iron Man 2 AC/DC like thing. I was like a CD with all the tracks from that movie. And I remember just playing songs on repeat and like having like in my pocket this like this weird disc shaped thing sticking out of it. It's like one of my teachers like, what do you got in there? It's just like, oh, it's just this little
My circle
rock
boner.
CD. My weirdly shaped hard on.
I have a circle shaped cock.
I guess we can get into final our final tidbit about, your overall
Talk about the
thoughts
true meaning of
on
Christmas.
Christmas.
The Savior
How's
Jesus Christ.
how
Just
Christmas
give
has
you
evolved in your mind, like from when you were a kid to now.
be like bah humbug.
I hate Christmas.
I hope Ebenezer Scrooge gets shot in the back of the fucking head.
All my homies
You mean Jim
all
Carrey?
hate Christmas. All my homies hate Kris Kringle.
Me and the boys put Sprite Cranberry in the walk.
Wow.
Sipping Sprite Cranberry lean.
Hey, you said we couldn't reference that meme anymore, Alter.
No, I said you couldn't reference it anymore.
I
False.
don't even think Sprite
Been to some
Cranberry
Diddy
is real.
parties.
I think you just made it up.
Everything that's happening right now is in my head.
Podcast.
Bruce
isn't
about to
real.
become the Joker.
So I guess getting into my final thing about Christmas, you know, as a kid, you know, it was the day that I always look forward to the most, even more so than my own fucking birthday. And now I think, you know, I just nowadays it's like, you know, it's I mean it's fun. It's more so fun giving than it is getting now. I love getting gifts for everybody else. And you know, it's just like tailored to what they like and
I mean,
you
I
know,
would
stuff they might
say the
find
same
funny
thing, but I
or
gotta give you
whatever.
a
So
Quest 3, so
you know, fucking child.
I have the
Hey,
same
look, without
mindset I
this
did for
child, we
Christmas that I
wouldn't
did
have
as a
any
toddler.
gameplay.
Yeah, but still, what a spoiled little shit.
I didn't say
But yeah,
they had to get it. I just said I wanted it. It's that simple.
yeah. But yeah, Christmas in my mind now, it's just like I rarely think about myself during the holiday season. I always think about everybody else, but which is
I
such
mean,
a
it's
switch. As a kid, it's just like you didn't give a fuck about anybody else. It's just like it's just whatever you got.
I'm gonna take my
It's always
Christmas
fun
money
getting.
and put my pre-order in for the Ethernaut hardcover being back in stock.
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
Marvel is doing this weird thing called growing up.
I'm doing this real weird thing called stacking my bread.
Crazy.
What about you guys?
I don't know. It's different.
Bomb fuck Christmas.
It's definitely different than when I was a kid.
I view Christmas as a more religious thing now than I did back then. That's probably the only difference. I still view it as the time that I get shit and give shit.
Just
Yeah.
kind of a time.
A time. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a damn Creed song stuck in my head.
What about you, Swifty?
Wait, can you repeat the question?
How has Christmas evolved in your mind
This isn't
from
a fucking spelling bee.
to like being a kid to what it is now? Like
Okay.
when it comes to you receiving gifts or giving gifts or whatever.
Could you give me the country of origin, please?
Cambodia.
Jerusalem, but okay. Could you spell it for me? Just
No.
Well, okay.
No.
Oh, right. That's the
No.
whole point of a
No.
spelling bee. You can't.
No.
You can't spell it for me.
Yeah.
Christmas has evolved in a weird way for me. It used to be a lot of, you know, mystery and enchantment and fantasy, and it still is in a sense. Like I never stopped believing in that side of Christmas. I mean, obviously I don't believe in Santa Claus, and I'm not gonna, you know what I
Wait,
mean?
Santa's
Like,
not real?
but
you mean?
you know what I mean? Like I still believe in the
Shattered
magic
Not
of
real.
Christmas. I really do.
my
And it's
perspective.
the most wonderful time of the year. So it's still that for me. So yeah.
If only I didn't have to shovel the fucking driveway, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
We're still living
What
in
do you get
Canada,
for
dude. It's like 60 degrees here.
Dude, it snowed like fucking 12 inches like last week. Fucking crazy.
It's 60 degrees here, Marvel. Click upon
Why
my
can't we be like the
American
rest of the
Arkansas
world?
nuts. Better than
Why
Mexico. It
can't I be
stays
like the rest of the
90
world?
degrees there.
Yeah, I just want. Can we all just move to Cali or just move somewhere where it's tropical?
I'm
And
not.
we'll
I'm not
record
Oh
moving
the
to
man,
Cali. I'm
podcast
gonna get
there.
shot. I will die if I go to Cali. If I don't
I
go broke
wanna
first.
I wanna be somewhere that has 4 seasons.
Well, Beware the Batman
Yeah,
has only one, so we
the
can't go to
hotel
that.
chain. um, yeah, Christmas. What a magical. I mean, sort of
I always
magical
get
time of year.
in the big Christmas spirit. I'm enjoying myself personally. I love this time of year. Everyone else talks about how much they hate Christmas. I love Christmas. It's
No, I love it.
God
I
tier.
love it too.
Merry Christmas and God bless everybody that watches Speak Nerd podcast. And may the Lord bless you.
I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry about our lack of content for this half or just this
See you
entire
guys
year
next
in
Christmas.
general. Yeah, basically.
Don't worry, they've just been replacing it with intensive treatment. Watching.
It's a lot of fun over on
Yeah, we can't
intensive treatment.
talk about Arkham here anymore because now we just anything that's Arkham related you get talked about on.
I mean, we
intensive
can
treatment.
do an episode of Arkham here.
Yeah, we can. It's not off limits. It's just never going to be as good as, the GOAT that is our podcast.
Go watch the Smasher Pass Part 2.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you could watch the quality that is the Intensive Treatment podcast.
That is
Just
part of the intensive treatment podcast.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was advertising one of your episodes.
You guys
We don't
could
talk
watch
about
an episode of intensive treatment, or you could watch an episode of intensive treatment.
Watch on the Intensive Treatment podcast, the Batman Begins playthrough live part 1.
Sit through the 2-hour-long live stream.
I
died laughing at the short of Batman getting in the car. I mean, that thing I had.
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Dude, I
thought it was hilarious.
We should put up that
Imagine he gets in the car and
one
drives it,
with
gets
the
in the car and
explosion.
drives it.
Yes. I have that clip, I think, saved to post. I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully next year we do a little bit more videos on Speaking Nerd, and I mean, I want to try to at least.
Only time will tell.
We have a Superman movie coming out, so we're gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey,
And a Fantastic
beginning
Four. And what else is coming out? I don't know.
And
Jurassic Park, friggin' Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Candy canes.
I don't care.
But until then, everyone have happy holidays. Have a great rest of your
Listen
year.
to my Christmas song and watch my Christmas video.
Celebrate responsibly.
Listen to my Christmas song. And you can download Mid-Tier Friend coming to you January 10th.
Watch my Christmas video that has nothing to do with Christmas and is just about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog is a Christmas gift in itself.
Watch my
so you should.
I need people to watch the new Christmas video of mine. It has like no views. It pisses me
And
off.
AJ's got nothing.
Hey! I
AJ's
have a
editing for me
video.
right now, fellas.
I have a video coming up Friday about depression and grief. The greatest themes of the holiday.
I was going to say another Christmas staple.
Exactly.
Is there a rye whiskey in there involved somewhere and a cigar?
Then we'll get It's a Wonderful Life next week.
All right, I accept.
Absolutely. But yeah, everyone, have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching or listening. And take care of yourselves, people.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever.
Kwanzaa.
Don't forget to use soap and water.
Use soap and water.